I chose to do my bachelor thesis within the Erasmus Plus project promised. This project focuses on integrating STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, the arts and maths, into CLIL lessons where students learn subject content in a foreign language. A key element was also sustainability, encourage students to think critically about real-world challenges. But why did I want to do this project? Well, my motivation came from my background in biology and English, but also from personal experience. I moved to Belgium 8 years ago and have struggled with learning Dutch. This made me aware of how difficult it is to learn and teach in a foreign language, something CLIL students and CLIL teachers face daily. This brought me on to my research question. How can STEAM education be successfully integrated within a CLIL lesson in the first grade A stream of secondary education with the aim of integrating sustainability into the daily lives of students? To guide my research, I formulated several sub-questions, including what are the key components of both STEAM and CLIL education, what materials already exist, what are the challenges within CLIL education, why is it important for students to learn about sustainability, and how can a STEAM lesson be developed as part of the project. As an extra, I also investigated the effectiveness of storytelling as a learning approach to help students understand the importance of sustainability. In order to form answers to these questions, I conducted a mixture of secondary and primary research. The primary research involved interviews with Esther Sanz de Gal, a CLIL expert in Burgos, Spain, and with Lisbeth Martens from the University of Leuven here in Belgium. These gave me insights into the challenges according to the experts, but how is it really in the class? Well, for that, I sent out a questionnaire to different CLIL teachers around the country. I also interviewed Silke de Smet, an educator who works at the Mind and Makerspace. She provides workshops about sustainability and uses what we call a design thinking method to encourage students to think about modern solutions to these modern problems. Based on this research, I decided to create a language support database, allowing students to independently and successfully communicate with each other during the lesson. I also created a lot of generalized CLIL material that can be adapted to suit any subject and any lesson. In collaboration with Howest and the lecturers, I also created 3 lesson plans, which we translate to 3 units. The baseline for these units is the book Last Sees the Lights by Claudia de Vaux. The first unit is about energy and creating a prototype that runs without batteries or electricity. Unit 2 encourages students to think about photosynthesis and learn about the water cycles in and outside of a terrarium. It also encourages the students to build their own self-regulating greenhouse. The last unit is a bit more special. This one is a roof project. It integrates the information that students learned from the first 2 units to use art and activism to combat societal problems. We implemented Unit 1 in both Spain and in Belgium. So in Spain, that was at a secondary school in Burgos, and in Belgium, that was in a secondary school in Bruges. Both of these were successfully implemented, but of course we do have some feedback about the projects, and so we will look into what we can change to make these lesson plans even better.